Good morning, happy Monday. So we're just gonna do another work from home vlog. I'm really forcing myself to vlog today because I'm like feeling really unmotivated and I just need something to push me a little bit more. It's so bad, I even took my Vyvanse this morning. And I never really take my ADHD medication. I don't know, I feel like I cope pretty well without. I'm logging into work in about 8 minutes, but for the last hour I've just been applying to jobs on LinkedIn and I've been doing some outreach. Even though it's much harder now because LinkedIn, I'm not a premium member anymore and they've limited the notes you can send to new connections. I think it's like 3 notes a month to non-premium members, which is so shitty because if I'm applying for multiple jobs a day, I just can't reach those people who work at the companies. For a whole month, I only get 3 notes to send. I'm not paying for LinkedIn Premium though. People barely respond to my free messages. I'm not paying to send DMs. They're not gonna respond to ever. So, I don't know. They've lost me as a potential premium member, subscriber, whatever they want to call it. I will not be paying for any LinkedIn Premium. It's just not worth the money. In the past, when I have received jobs, it's been recruiters who have reached out to me, not me reaching out to recruiters. So again, no. The job search is getting really discouraging. It's been discouraging. Today, I also need to find time to do some competitor research for the app I want to build. Yeah. Happy Monday, you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday. And I hope that this will be a great week for all of us. The weather is going to be nice, so I'm already feeling slightly upbeat about that. I'm looking forward to a wonderful, wonderful week. This is me trying to manifest. I'm looking forward to having a wonderful week, period. Ugh. It's been so long since we chatted because my camera's being so fucking annoying. Okay, we're gonna just chug along, and if my camera still acts weird, I don't know what to do. But no, I've been working really hard today, and I went to the gym for a Pilates class at 7, and I'm just now getting home at 9:50 because the fucking C train sucks. Not that it was ever like this luxurious experience, but like trains used to come on time. I can't tell you a day that the C train has not been severely delayed or it's like off its route. It's so annoying. How can I live like this? So I'm starving. I need to eat dinner. I hate eating this late, but I was not meant to arrive home this late either. I'm gonna make the regenerative rice that I bought and see what that's saying, since it's promising a really good flavor. So I don't know, we're gonna try this together tonight. I'm gonna season it. I'm making seasoned rice. I don't have any proteins to eat with it since I didn't make any chicken. It's just gonna be rice for dinner tonight. Okay, first up, my water is currently on fire. This packaging is very interesting. It's a Velcro seal. So I don't know if I've ever seen that in products, but I'm guessing it might be like more sustainable. I'm gonna pour a little bit of rice in here because I'm gonna clean it. And I only ever cook for myself, so I'm not like making multiple servings. I think this should be more than enough actually. It's probably gonna be a lot of rice when it doubles in size. It smells really good. I will say, it smells really good. I imagine it probably is going to taste good too. I'm going to wash this rice and just leave it in the sink until the water starts to boil. Okay, the water is actually boiling pretty quickly, so I'm going to just go ahead and... You haven't even seen the magic happen. Do you see it? Alright, I think that should be enough for the water. Alright, I need to do some work for my idea before I go to bed. But in the meantime, have you guys been following what's been going on at Colombia with the encampment for Palestine? I think it is amazing. I'm so proud of these kids. I was crying the other day because I just can't believe that. I know that growing up in history class, I read about the Vietnam War and the student protests, and we learned about apartheid in South Africa. How student protests were so influential in pushing the government to respond. And it's just so funny to me how whenever we're in the moment of these things, somehow the students are always wrong in real time, but then when you reflect on history, it's like, oh yeah, the students were so right and they were the bravest ones. This is the same script that gets played out through time. So you would think that after a while people would just naturally agree with student protests, but I've been seeing such crazy shit. This morning, like all the celebrities and politicians woke up and decided to tweet their disapproval and call it anti-Semitism. And it's just like, at what point will they understand that you're not gonna gaslight people into believing that this is true? You're not gonna tell me 1 + 1 = fish and I'm gonna nod and believe you because I'm a competent person. I'm not a fucking idiot. I can do my own math. I can read. I've been following this news for years. People have lived through these atrocities for decades. Baby, we're not dumb. It feels like an insult to my intelligence, honestly. It's like, you're either a fucking idiot or you genuinely think that I'm a fucking idiot. Either way, one of us is the idiot in this equation, and based on your perspective, I'm really curious to hear who it is. I keep forgetting to respond to messages because I'm so overwhelmed with my life right now. And I have a million tabs open in my brain at any given moment, but especially these last couple of days, my mind is running at a million miles a minute. I want to max out my full potential and do everything well, but I still want to touch everything. I want to get it all done. I want to accomplish it all. It's just so hard to respond to messages in the meantime. Yeah, back to the Colombia kids. They're so brave. Oh my gosh. And the administration suspending them on day 1 to get them arrested, that's just evil. Because think about, these are kids who most likely are out-of-state students. So home for them is thousands of miles away. Home for them is a plane ticket away. Like, you have the right to peaceful protest. In fact, fuck peaceful. You have the right to protest. I don't think peaceful protests, I don't think they really care. No type of protest will ever be appeasing, but people need to realize, and I'm also slowly starting to realize that the more that I talk to people who have power and money, they don't have a moral compass. So they want you to peacefully protest in a way that doesn't really distract or disrupt whatever they're doing and how they are moving through life on a daily basis. They're violent people by nature. They see life as violence. So when they throw out these hypotheticals, when they say things like they're saying hate speech and these protests are so dangerous for Jewish people, they're speaking from a perspective of, if they were the ones protesting something, they would be violent about it. If they were protesting for their rights, they would kill you. That's the perspective that they're speaking from. They're not seeing what's actually happening in their faces in real time. They're thinking of, if it were me, I would be rioting and killing people over this. That's why we will never see eye to eye, because they're not living in reality. They're living in the what ifs of, what if people retaliate against me being a shitty person? I think my rice is burning. Let's go check on it. I literally put it on the lowest simmer. Okay, no, I'm just paranoid. But it's good to be paranoid when you're cooking, because I've burnt rice too many times in my life. Growing up, I used to actually get in trouble for how often I would burn rice trying to cook it. But practice makes perfect. Yeah, people in power are fucking evil, and they expect you to harbor those same evil tendencies as them. So they're not seeing you for the person you are. They're seeing you for the potential danger you can become to their life if your ideology becomes the dominant ideology. Everything is intentional. Everything is strategically evil. We're not working with a fair opponent. We're not on the same playing field. These people are thinking about the most evil shit you can possibly imagine. You can't even imagine how far their imagination is taking them to be fucking evil. Oh, what made me think of this was the Patriots owner. Let me see his name. But the owner of the Patriots, Robert Kraft, the owner of the Patriots, pulled support from Colombia amid hate on campus. Shut the fuck up. Like, you sound like a whiny little baby. Shut up. Your thoughts can't be challenged. You can't defend your position morally. Like, you're throwing a tantrum because nobody wants to play with your Zionist friends. Okay. Anyway, like, it's just fucking stupid. But they can get away with it because they have the money to fund their delusions. Sorry, that was like a crazy rant, but I had to get it off my chest. All of this stuff has been weighing so heavily on me, and as it should, because if you're a person with a conscience, with a heart, with a brain, with eyes that can see to read, it should weigh heavily on you too. Like, you should be up, shouldn't be able to sleep peacefully at night knowing what's going on in the world. I don't know, it's crazy. I added too much water, so the rice is just really mushy. I don't love that. This is not what I wanted for dinner. Like, I'm so sad about this, but I'm gonna eat it because I have no choice. Good morning, it's Tuesday. Thinking I might make this a weekly vlog since I don't think I got to sign off properly last night, and I don't know. Anyway, I'm just eating really quickly before I go into work. Ugh, I have to go into the office today. Eating some eggs. You guys will not be joining me. I'm starting to get paranoid about recording content in the office. I've just heard some horror stories about people getting sued by their employer. You guys will have to see me when I come back home. I really don't want to go. It hit me that I literally wake up every morning. I'm immediately filled with dread. I hate feeling this way. I don't think I'm meant to be feeling this way. I'm only 26. Life is so short. I don't want to dread the days that I do have. I don't know. Something has to change. And summer's coming up. Oh my god, waking up depressed during summer is the worst. The last time that I felt this way was 3 years ago, the summer that my grandma died. And literally every single day that year, and I was also working a job that I hated. So I was already waking up depressed before she died, and then she died, and suddenly everything just got so unbearably shitty. I don't like the way that I felt back then. I don't like the way I feel now. So we need to change something. Something has got to give. It needs to give. And I'm applying to jobs like crazy. I applied to at least 10 jobs yesterday, and same thing Sunday night. Like, I applied to a lot of jobs over the weekend. It's just so frustrating when you feel like you've done everything right in your life. I've went to the best schools. I've worked at the best companies. My resume should be like an automatic yes. I don't know, I guess it's really that competitive out there. I don't know. All the things that people told me to do to have an easier life, I've done it. I'm still struggling to find a new job. I'm still struggling to get paid my worth. And I know that if I was a white man, it would not be the case. Like, yeah, duh. But I need to work with my reality. I'm a black woman. There has to be a way to still get everything that I want as a black woman. I just don't believe that it's not possible just because I'm a black woman. Like, at some point, somebody has to see the value, no? I'm literally stalling right now. I don't want to do my makeup to go to work. Do you guys want to see my cheek? It does look slightly better, I think. In my opinion, it does look better. I had a really big inflamed scar last week and it burst. On its own, I didn't pop it. It burst on its own, so now it's going down, and I'm noticing that it was really like dark. It's getting slightly lighter, so I'm gonna show you guys now. My scarring has gone down significantly, I think, between this week and last week. I've been skin journaling all year, so I have all my progress shots in my phone. But yeah, I need to go put on my tinted sunscreen and make my way into the office. Another day of this job. Lovely. Hola, I'm back home. Ugh, I feel so burnt out, kind of. Let me actually sit on my couch. I need to do some resume work stuff. So I'm gonna apply to a couple of jobs right now. I literally just got back from work and I'm applying to more jobs. I was gonna work out in the gym in my apartment, but I need to really dedicate tonight to job stuff, and I'm just making sure I don't have anything lingering on my work computer, but I think I'm good. YouTube, who gives a fuck about YouTube shop? My agency is gagging over YouTube Shop, and I just feel like it's the most uninspiring thing. Like, who actually cares? Like, okay, you can shop on YouTube. You can shop on any social media platform now. It's so boring. So I'm a little irritated because I was supposed to have a one-on-one with my manager today, and you see, I don't feel like anybody at my agency is even invested in my growth. They just don't try. I'm in a mentorship program in my agency, and my mentor is the chief strategy officer. Even him, like, I get it, he's busy, like, I'm not discounting that, but even him, like, he'll postpone our sessions like right before the meeting is supposed to start. Like, I'll get a ping on Microsoft Teams 5 minutes before, like, hey, could we actually reschedule? There was one point where we kept on rescheduling for 2 months, and I didn't actually speak to him until literally last month. So for the first, like, I didn't speak to him all year until last month. That is not good. That's not mentorship. At this point, we're both dreading the meeting because it's been so long since we spoke. What are we going to talk about? And same thing with my manager. I don't think I've had a one-on-one with her since February. That's not good. How are you monitoring my growth? How are you tracking my progress? How are you making sure that I'm on track to hit my goals? I just don't feel like anybody at this agency gives a fuck about me. I don't think they value me, and I don't think they care about my growth. And that has been shown to me in so many other ways, but I feel like people who are put in place to mentor you, when they fall short, that is also a glaring sign that you're not really wanted somewhere. That's really what's pushing me to apply for jobs, for real, because it's like I keep seeing signs. Something really weird happened last week. It was on Friday. Like, halfway through the day, we got an email saying that somebody on my team had moved on from the agency. It just sounded so sketchy and weird, and they had a happy hour the night before, and I didn't go because I didn't want to go. So I was asking one of the girls who went to the happy hour, I was like, did anything seem off? She's like, no, we were all having a great time. Like, the girl, she was cool. Whatever happened to her, it was definitely a blindsiding moment that she was not expecting. I went into the office today. Her laptop charger was still plugged into the wall. She was fully expecting to come back to the office this week. Like, it was not planned for her to leave. All I'm saying is I'm seeing the signs and I'm applying them to my life. I need to hurry up and just try my best to speed up the process and get the fuck out. Something is not right in the water, and I don't want to be here when shit hits the fan. To be fair, I have been trying very hard to leave. It's not my fault the job market really fucking sucks. But again, I need to try harder, clearly. They're very impromptu, but I've decided to pan fry some dumplings. I'm in a dumpling mood. I love dumplings. I want to be a dumpling. I was gonna air fry them. I literally have them in my air fryer, but at the last minute I decided to treat myself. I haven't had pan fried dumplings in, God, when did I last have dumplings? I feel like oil takes forever to heat up, so. You know, it's not ready, but you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna just put it all in there and let it, it's taking its sweet time. I'm starving, but we're pan frying dumplings. I just put them down, but the oil wasn't hot enough, so they're just sitting in oil, which I think is bad for you. When I was younger, my parents used to say the silliest things about like food, like cooking, food preparation. They used to say that, because we used to fry a lot of plantain growing up, we're Nigerian, so they used to say that we should never put the plantain in the pan until the oil is hot enough, because if you just have your plantain like sitting in cold oil until it gets warm, then apparently that just makes it really oily and fatty and bad for you. I don't know if the science behind that is true or if that's just something that they were being paranoid about, but I don't know. I mean, I always just wait for my oil to get hot, typically, but I'm just so hungry and I was being impatient today and I just plopped my dumplings. I just plopped my dumplings into the pan. So I'm just waiting for them to start sizzling. There we go, that's what I'm talking about, kind of. I'm actually a clown. I walked away for like 2 seconds to go do something on my computer and I came back and my dumplings are burning. This is so embarrassing, look. Like, what the fuck? Get out. All right, back to plan A we go. We're putting these in the air fryer. This This is so silly. And I feel like that pan is secretly my op, because why are you burning my dumplings like that? Like, be so fucking for real. So now I need to wait. Honestly, I'm gonna just eat my rice. I don't need to eat them with the dumplings. When I'm done eating the rice, the dumplings should be ready. So whatever, I'm starving. And here's my beautiful rice. Oh, now my whole apartment smells burnt. I'm so irritated. I hate it when I try and do something right and it just doesn't go right. I might make more rice for later. I'm so hungry. And this is really good. Whatever I did last night, I snapped. I just wish I had more protein to fill me up. No, this rice is great. Give myself props and say I really do make a lot of like really good low effort meals. Like, they always come out tasting amazing. Or maybe I'm biased, I don't know, but I'm doing pretty good for myself. I'm gonna make more rice. This is so good. Okay, wait. Let me see how I feel after the dumplings are ready. Actually, no, I'm gonna make more rice, yeah. I have to, it's too good. This vlog is so chaotic. Eating my air fried dumplings, and my rice is currently on fire. Though low-key, I don't know if I'm gonna want to eat rice after these dumplings. All right, I need to edit a video tonight. So I'm actually considering reducing my publishing cadence because I'm running out of content. So I might need to reduce my cadence to like maybe 2 videos a week until I can catch up probably this summer. I feel like I'm gonna have more to show this summer, and that will justify me having like 3 uploads a week. Till I can stabilize, I might need to reduce down to 2 videos a week. We'll see. I'll try and maintain that. It's just I'm not doing enough in my days to record. Like, I'm literally just going to work, coming home, going to work, coming home. If I work from home, I'm just switching between my dining table and my couch. And then I go to the gym and I come back. How many times would you guys want to watch that over and over again? I feel like that's so boring. So I'm trying to be conscious of being repetitive in my vlogs. I'm getting bored and I'm not even the one that's like watching it primarily. At least the editing process is getting boring for me. I'm also actively looking for things to do. I'm not just sitting at home and sulking anymore. I've moved beyond that. I'm chugging along and there's nothing to do. New York is in that weird in between. It's getting warmer, but it's not warm yet. I'm over wearing jackets. So if it's below 60 degrees, I'm not going. There's just nothing fun to do right now. That's it, really. Nothing fun to do. 2 videos a week until summer, and then hopefully it should pick up and I'll have more to show you guys. These dumplings are not as good as I remember them being. More positive news, my rice looks really good and it's not mushy like yesterday. She's so pretty. It looks like jollof rice, but it's not. I just put a lot of cayenne pepper in tonight. As predicted, I'm not hungry anymore, so I'm gonna just pack it away and edit this video that I'm procrastinating. We did it, Joe. We did it. I'm so freaking exhausted. It is about to be 11 o'clock. I just finished editing the vlog. I'm about to go brush my teeth, wash my face, and get in bed. I'm so tired. I will see you guys in the morning. Sleep tight, even though this is all gonna be in one vlog, but good night. Inception. Vlog inception. All right, good night. Wednesday. I just made like egg whites and turkey That's all I had in my fridge. I'm really running out of groceries. I need to buy fruit because my smoothie this morning is just pineapple, apple, yogurt, oat milk, and I used the last of my protein powder, so I need to go grocery shopping. Oh God. But the problem is that my next paycheck is going straight to rent. So realistically, when am I going grocery shopping? I don't fucking know. I hate this. I literally hate, I feel like I say this in every vlog now. I hate living like this. Fuck. This is not a life. Yum. I don't love this combo. It tastes a little dry. I don't know.
Okay, that's the complete opposite reaction that I thought you would. Well, here's the reason. I thought you were going to strike down upon me. Great vengeance.
Believe it or not, I am actually hard at work. I've got the two computers out. I'm sitting at my table. I'm focusing, or doing my best to focus. But, you know, I'm working. And I'm watching TV. I was supposed to go into the office today, but you guys know me. Ooh, oh my God. If you guys watch the show Industry, let me pause this so you guys can actually properly hear me. One of the perks of my job that I actually do enjoy is that sometimes I get sent previews of shows before they premiere. So the show Industry, I just got sent like the first 6 episodes of the season. Actually, I think they sent me the whole season. They sent me the whole season. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I love this show. Life feels so... I'm a little overwhelmed, to be honest, with everything. I'm just so overwhelmed. But I also don't feel like I'm doing enough. So it's just hard. It's just hard a little bit. But I literally need to figure it out. Literally need to figure it out. I did a poll for HBO's YouTube, not HBO, for Max's YouTube account, and I said, which girl are you? A surprising amount of people, 76% of the voters picked Hannah. Hannah? Who would want to be Hannah? She was the worst girl of the girls. Like, what? I thought I was gonna see more people say Jessa or Marnie. Nobody wants to admit that they're Marnie, but a lot more people are Marnies than they realize. I will admit I have some Marnie tendencies, though I feel like I'm more of a Jessa. I'm a good combination of Jessa and Marnie. I'm like very type A about my life, but also I understand the importance of just like letting go and being free and saying fuck it because nothing matters. This poll is very interesting. I'm getting a lot of insight about who people think that they are. Hi. Okay, it is like 4:40. Hold on, let me pause this. I'm not even watching this TV show. It was like 4:40 and I initially had a plan to like leave work early and run to the nail salon that I went to get my nails done last weekend because my nail, the gel is lifting, which I've never had happen with hard gel before. Like hard gel typically lasts me a month. Sometimes I even leave it on for longer because I have no complications, but I can tell that my nail tech was probably very new in the game. It seemed like she just got her license, I guess, or certificate, whatever they call it. My gel is lifting and I am scared that if I don't get it fixed and if I try and make this last for a month, that it's eventually gonna start hurting, and I don't want my nail to get infected. When you have like acrylic or gel or anything that's lifting from your nail bed, water is gonna get trapped in there, and that's how people grow mold on their nails. I don't know when this nail salon closes either because they're new, so they're not on Google Maps yet, and that means I can't see their hours. Hold on, they took some photos of my nails. Maybe they're on Instagram. Sassy. I see, they're on Instagram. It just doesn't. God, they're so new. Oh my God. They don't have a phone number or any way to contact either. Oh God, what am I gonna do? And I wanna leave, but I'm doing something and I need my manager to sign off on it before I can finish it and leave. And I hate when she takes forever to get to me. Like, I'm sure she's busy, so it's not fully her fault. Today has been such a work day. Like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you have those days where it's like, wow, like this is a job. I'm doing a job. Take that how you will, but it's been such a work day. I try not to think about my life too much these days, but it's hard not to when every single day I have to log into work and I'm actively being reminded that I don't enjoy my job. Oh God, I'm trying my best to just like stay happy and optimistic and motivated, but bro, I'm so unsatisfied and it's a helpless feeling. But I applied for a job last night after work hours and I literally woke up this morning to the rejection. Did you guys even bother to look at my resume? Like, what's going on? I'm frustrated. I'm so tired. It doesn't feel like anything is getting better for anyone. No, that's not true, because I logged into LinkedIn today and I saw 2 more job announcements from people I know, so congratulations to them. I'm so happy. I hope I'm next, please God. I'm hoping that the more job announcements I'm seeing within my like network of people, that hopefully that means that I'm getting closer to relating. Life is lifing right now, basically. All right, it's 5 o'clock. I got my coat on and I'm just gonna go. I'm saying fuck it and I'm just gonna go. I feel like boxes, packaging in general, are increasingly getting harder to open. Or maybe I'm just like, I can't figure it out. But I find these days that I can't open a package without having to rip it completely open. This is my problem with like makeup containers, food containers, literally anything that's in a cardboard box is impossible to open now. Oh, my AirPods. I need to bring those with me. All right, bye. I'm literally running to the train because I want to catch them before they close. So we'll see. I made it back home. No, I did not get my nail fixed because they were closed. But it's good because I did get to talk to, I think he's related to the owner in some way, but there was this guy that was outside and I spoke to him and I was like, hey, my gel is lifting and I've been trying to come down here, but I live in Crown Heights. This is in Williamsburg, so it's been really hard to try and find time to travel over here to get it fixed. But like, when is the nail tech who did my nails, when is her availability? And also, what time do you guys close during the week? Because I want to go before this weekend. And he was like, well, we're gonna be open again on Friday and we close at 7:30. Even I went there and it was like 6:05 or something like that. So by those hours, they should have still been open, but it's fine. If they're not really getting that much business, I can see why they would send nail techs home early, but I wanted to talk to him so he could know to tell them, like, just have somebody here and ready to help her when she gets off of work. That's just it, really. What am I gonna do for the rest of the night? I was gonna go to the gym and work out, but I just walked an hour to get home. I decided to do a hot girl walk, so that was fun, I guess. But yeah, I don't need to go to the gym. I literally just worked out. I was walking for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So I think that's definitely sufficient. I'm gonna eat. I wanna read for a bit and then I might watch TV depending on how engrossed I get in my book. But I'm deciding if I want to go into the office tomorrow. I would literally only go in to get free lunch. That's the one thing that's making me want to go. But I have a package from Sephora coming tomorrow and I don't want to risk the package thief stealing it. So I don't know. I'm conflicted. I could go into the office in the morning, take the lunch, and then immediately come home. I bought this new bonnet today. I needed a new bonnet. My regular one is just too small and I want to eventually get longer braids, so I think it's perfect. This is my new bonnet. Also, I just found out that Kim Kardashian Hollywood, you know, the like little phone game, It's completely shut down. That is so crazy. And it made me think about how when I was in high school and the game first came out, I downloaded it, I was playing it. And in my Spanish class, I used to sit next to this boy who had the biggest crush on me. He had a jailbroken iPhone. And so when he saw that I was playing the game, he downloaded the game. He made his own character, everything. He added me as a friend on the game. And I was like, what's the harm? Like, sure. And then he bought out the entire store in the game with his jailbroken iPhone, because when your iPhone is jailbroken, I don't think it's possible to do it anymore, but when your iPhone is jailbroken, you basically get everything in the app store for free. So you can download paid stuff for free, and he just bought out like every single item that was paid. So I got like all the exclusive dresses. He bought me the K coins. Like, I was an A++ lister in that game because he upgraded me. Till this day, that is the most romantic thing anybody has ever done for me. Like, that is a man, okay? But yeah, wow, I had some good memories playing that game. It's so cute. I'm surprised it lasted this long, honestly. Who was keeping that app running? Because apps are expensive, and I feel like I haven't really heard people talk about it in recent years. So I wonder how many active users that game still had. That's interesting. Yeah, sad to see it go. Just finished reading my book. I should have probably opened with that, but no, I didn't finish. I took a break from reading. I'm like halfway through. I think I meant to say I just finished reading for the night. I'm in the process of doing my skincare routine. I'm just letting my clindamycin sit on my face. I don't know, I'm just kind of bored. I'm just a little bored. But I'm gonna go back to my skincare routine, and if you don't see me again today, then I just went to bed. Okay, wait, I came back to say it's a good thing that I didn't get my nail fixed today, because this other thumb just started to lift too. So at least she can fix both of them on the same day. And if any more nails lift after I try and get them fixed on Friday, I might need to just take the L and get them redone somewhere else. I'm not gonna risk my nail health. I don't know. I love this color, but yeah, it's crazy. Hard gel is not meant to be lifting in a week. That's not... I thought she was like doing really good work because she was so thorough with the nail prep, but my nails are lifting. What went wrong? We don't know. Okay, now I'm actually gonna go to bed. Good morning, happy Thursday. I just had a realization while I was getting ready in the bathroom, because I'm going into the office today. I think the tinted sunscreen that I bought for Costa Rica is actually a shade darker than my actual skin tone, because now that my tan is gone, I put it on today and I was like, whoa, this is literally like blackface. But yeah, I'm going to work. I'm re-wearing an outfit I wore 2 weeks ago, but honestly, who cares? I just came on here to say good morning, and you guys are gonna see me when I come back. But my plan is to come back from work. I want to leave the office literally right after I get my lunch, because I have a package coming today and I'm still so paranoid about this package thief. So I don't want them to steal it. I'm going to leave immediately after I get my lunch and just come home. It'll take me about 30 minutes. So I'm probably gonna be in the office for like 2 hours at most.
2 hours later.
I'm back home from the office. Like, I never left. A Sephora package came. So this package actually got delivered like right after I left to go to the office. I left at like 9 o'clock and they delivered this at 9:13. I was anxious as hell the entire time I was sitting there waiting for lunch to come, and I got my lunch. I ordered mini empanadas, and this is, oh wow, that's a lot. This is like a chicken dish. So yeah, lunch, ooh, this looks really good. But yeah, lunch was scheduled to come at 11:30. So imagine the torture of me having to sit there and wait for 2 hours. And now I'm back home. Luckily, nobody stole my package. It could also be because I put my package under a fake name. As I told you guys, I'm being targeted by this package thief. They're looking for my packages specifically. I used a fake name for the Sephora package, and it was still there when I got home. Thank fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna eat. I need to do work, like really focus on work. I got invited to an event happening at 7 and I need to get ready and stuff because I live like 40 minutes away from the place. So I need to leave my apartment at 6 since me and my friend who invited me agreed to get there a little bit earlier. So yeah, I'm just so happy my packages are still here, my package, and I got my lunch. Today is turning out to be a pretty perfect day. My good karma is activated. All right, TTYL. I just did my makeup. I'm about to go meet up with my friend Christy at this wine event. I forget how she explained it, but it sounds like a really cute thing. I was hoping to log off of work earlier and I just hate how long I have to wait for Slack messages and approvals and like everything is just so unorganized here. But I'm about to leave and I feel like the event probably won't start on time anyway. I just got home from the event that I attended with my friend Christy. It is 12 a.m. I'm so tired, but I just want to say that the chicken that I had at the restaurant that we went to for dinner tonight was the best chicken I've ever had in a New York City restaurant. And that restaurant just opened like I think on April 18th is what Christy said. I'm never the type to order chicken at restaurants because I'm always underwhelmed. I typically would just like order a steak or like a seafood dish or I don't know, a pasta that's extravagant. Tonight we asked the waiter and we were like, which do you prefer? The squid ink tagliatelle or the roasted chicken? And he immediately said roasted chicken. We got that and literally the best chicken of my life. I kid you not. So I want to go back there and just like have the chicken and try the pasta. Since it's a new restaurant, the menu was pretty limited, but like, bro, how did I get the chicken that tender? It was just so juicy and perfect. Oh my God, I'm in awe. I love that. So now I'm gonna do my skincare routine and I need to go to bed. I'm so tired. I was gonna go into the office tomorrow because it's Friday and they're having an event with Adobe, but I don't think I care enough to try and make it in. So I'm gonna just stay home and work from home. Yeah, no. I really made plans to go into the office tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I might still go in, like maybe midday if I get bored. I might go into the office. I need to go to Trader Joe's and Trader Joe's is literally right next to my office. So it would be perfect if I went in, but I don't know. I'll just have to see how I feel when I wake up. All right. I just came on here to say goodnight. I had the best chicken of my life. I'm home now. I can't wait to get into my bed. I can't wait to burrow under my covers. I'm so cold. But okay, good night. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday. So I was gonna try and go into the office today, but because we were out pretty late last night, we really weren't out that late. No, we actually were. For Thursday night, we were out later than I thought we would be, so decided to just stay home today and enjoy my work from home day. I'm gonna watch some TV while I knock out my morning tasks and just relax, you know? I'm just not gonna stress. I made myself a nice little cup of tea. This is green tea and rose hibiscus tea mixed together. So yummy. I love it. But yeah, I'm about to just relax, watch some TV shows that I need to catch up on. I'm so out of touch with the Peacock schedule considering I'm somebody who watches all these shows every week, but for some reason I never seem to know when they come on. You know what I really miss eating with this whole no potassium diet thing? I really miss eating plantain. So they had plantains in a Cuban food that I ordered at work for lunch yesterday. So when I was like picking up my chicken, I got a slight graze of like a scoop from it. And it was so good. It was so good. Oh my God, I miss plantain. Ugh. Scarring is going away really quickly. So I'm anticipating that I will be off of spironolactone within a month. And I can go back to eating plantain. I miss it. I might just eat it and say fuck it and pray that my heart doesn't stop. I have it in my fridge. It's my leftovers. Let me Google how much potassium is in plantain. And then we can go from there, okay? How much potassium is in plantains? Oh, it's a lot of potassium. But you know what though? I'm gonna eat the plantain. Oh my God, apparently you can't drink on spironolactone. I don't know if I learned anything new about my diet, but I think what's gonna happen is I'm gonna eat the plantains from my Cuban leftovers. Just came on here really quickly to say, the thing is, I actually do really enjoy my job. Like, I genuinely love what I do on a day-to-day basis. It really is just the money factor that's making me so fucking miserable. This just sucks. Like, it really just fucking sucks. I have an amazing job, like, when you look at it on paper, but just pay me what the fuck I'm worth. I'm back again, and I just realized that I have a one-on-one with my manager in like 20 minutes. I completely forgot about that. Oh my God. This is my agency manager. Me and this lady have not had a one-on-one. We haven't spoken since we actually had a one-on-one in March. But the thing is, these are meant to be bi-weekly. And every time that our session has come up, she's always canceled it right before, like reschedule it to the next week. So this is the first time that I'm speaking to her since the beginning of March, where I expressed I was not really happy in this role because I'm not learning anything new and I'm not really growing. I don't feel like I'm growing professionally within this role since I've been doing all of this and more for the last 2 years now. There's no new growth opportunities here for me. Like, I'm regressing at this company actually. So I expressed those sentiments to her and her response was like, oh, well, you need to be raising your hand for more like extracurricular opportunities at the agency. I'm already being underpaid, so I should take on more work while being underpaid. That sounds so fucking stupid. I don't know. I don't really know what to expect from this session. I hate that you can't go a single day in New York without hearing sirens. But yeah, I'm honestly surprised that she hasn't canceled. Let me see, because yeah, she still hasn't canceled. So I'm guessing we're actually gonna go through with the meeting this time around. I don't know what we're gonna talk about. I have nothing to discuss with her. She's not a very helpful person. Like, she's not very invested in my growth. And I guess, I don't know. That's just the general sentiment that I've been feeling in this agency as a whole, is that like people in this company are not really invested in my growth. They don't really care about my growth. And I just need to go somewhere else where I can flourish and learn and expand. Like, I know I want to do my own thing, but there's still things that I want to learn about business development. And I don't feel like I'm getting the opportunity to learn that while I'm here in this role that's going nowhere. That was just like my little mini manager rant. Yeah. After I just said I love my daily functions in my job. I genuinely do enjoy it, but I'm not learning anything new. I've been doing this job for 2 years and now they want me to do more for half the money that I was making before. Suck my dick. I can't imagine what we have to talk about. She's gonna be like, so anything new, any updates you want to share? And I'll be like, no, nothing has changed since we last spoke. And then it'll be an awkward pause. And then she'll be like, okay, well, I'll let you go early since, you know, back to work. She sucks. They all suck, but she sucks. LOL, I just got out of my one-on-one with my manager. The meeting started at 11:15. It is 11:17. To let you know just how much we talked about. She was just like, literally what I said in the last clip was exactly what she said to me verbatim. How's everything going? How everything's going with your client manager? Do you need any help from me? It was like, yeah, I'm fine. I'm just coasting. I'm literally just doing what I was doing before. And she's like, okay, well, happy Friday. Bye. Boo. I'm gonna just finish what I was doing, like work-wise. I'm still watching TV. I'm watching this new show called Under the Bridge. It's with Lily Gladstone. She was in Killers of the Flower Moon, and Riley Coe. I don't really know how to say her last name. I don't like her as an actress. Whenever I watch something with her in it, it's either bad or her acting is just such a lag. So I began to associate projects that have her in it like as being lower quality, which I'm really surprised that Lily Gladstone is in this project with her. But I don't know, Riley being in this show is a bad omen to me. But so far it's interesting. It's about this girl who goes missing. It's like based in the 90s, and there's this like group of teenage girl delinquents who she was hanging out with, and they are the prime suspects for her murder. And Lily Gladstone's character is in charge of the investigation, and Riley's character is like this random insert from New York who is writing a story on the town, and she stumbles upon the delinquent girls and develops a relationship with like the head leader. Not romantic relationship, but like she just gets to know her and they become cool, I guess. And she's like writing about her as a subject of whatever she's writing. So far it's not horrible, but I'm just on edge and I'm mindful of how I feel about her. But yeah, I'm just gonna watch that, continue working, and enjoy the rest of my Friday. So see you guys soon. I'm eating my Cuban leftovers. So yum. I had to add some salt to the rice. I'll be honest, I don't like yellow rice because it has no flavor. I've never had yellow rice that was like mind-blowingly good. Whenever I eat yellow rice, it's always just bland and that's it. I'm just eating rice and food coloring. I had to add my own seasoning to it. I don't love these thick plantains, but because I've been craving plantain for weeks now, it doesn't matter. It tastes delicious to me. Scrumptious. I just made a TikTok about this. This Amanda Seales situation is getting really freaking annoying. People are being so dismissive and inconsiderate. Like, why would you ever try to invalidate somebody else's disability? And here's what people don't seem to realize is that as an adult, getting a formal diagnosis for autism really doesn't matter. You don't need it. That only really matters if you're still in school and you need disability accommodations. When I was seeing my psychiatrist in the early stages of getting diagnosed with ADHD, I was asking her about like the more formal in-depth testing, and she was like, well, like, do you need to produce that for work? Are you still in grad school? And I was like, no, I just wanted to know if I have ADHD. She's like, well, that would be a waste of money, because unless you need to produce those results to like an authority figure for some sort of accommodations going forward in your life, then like you really don't need to like actually put the money into getting the testing done. It doesn't matter. And also, not having the test done doesn't suddenly mean that you are not autistic. It doesn't magically absolve you of your disability. People are on Twitter like, she's lying, she lied. That's not a lie. I just feel like this conversation is starting to wade into ableist waters, and I don't like the direction it's heading. People are so insistent on not liking her. They want to invalidate every single thing that she says. They want to invalidate everything that she brings up, and it's just so stupid to me. Nobody wants to label themselves as autistic for fun. But if she's saying, this is my lived experience, this is what I struggle with daily, this is how my brain literally functions and operates, you can't tell her she's lying. That's so dumb. I'm mainly talking about it because I tweeted about it on Twitter, and now people are flooding my comments trying to like talk down to me and say that I'm stupid. Like, are you dumb? I literally know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about more than they do. It's so annoying. People are so annoying. Ugh. Anyway, I'm gonna eat. I just logged off of work. So now I'm just laying on my couch watching Girls. Today has been such a hard day emotionally for me. Oh my God. I'm literally just sitting here sulking about my life. I had a job rejection, and then I got hit with a surprise medical bill that my insurance isn't covering. So now I'm kind of fucked over there with that. Yeah. I was gonna go to the nail salon to get my nail fixed today, but I ended up having to work a little bit later than I wanted to, and by the time I get there, they're gonna be closed, so there's no point in going. I'm just gonna have to go like really early in the morning. Hopefully they're open, but I'm gonna have to go tomorrow before solid core. My friend gave me her solid core class because she tore her ACL and she can't go. I'm just gonna take her spot in that class tomorrow. I'm just so upset. I don't know. I'm trying to be like a bit more optimistic and upbeat. And I applied to 2 more jobs today, but honestly at this point, it's just like, fuck it, whatever. Like, it is what it is, it's above me, you know? I'm so tired. And now I'm just watching Girls. I feel like watching this show kind of makes me feel a bit better about my life, because they're all like in the same kind of late 20s spiral and figuring shit out and failing upward and whatever. So I'm using it as inspo. Oh my God, I need to go. At some point I need to get up and make dinner. I don't even really have groceries to make dinner. Oh fuck, I forgot to take my chicken out to defrost. Okay, great. Maybe I'll make pasta. I have some fusilli noodles that I could use. Today sucks. Worst Friday ever. I don't know what to do with myself. I was gonna read, but I feel like I'm too sad to read. I need to edit my vlog. This vlog that I'm making right now, I actually need to sit down and start the editing process. But I don't know, maybe I'll play Sims to make myself feel better. Alright, I'm gonna go. Maybe I'll show you guys my pasta when I'm done making it. Alright, bye. I have these fusilli noodles that I'm gonna make. I'm gonna use my truffle pesto. Feels slightly better. I mean, I still feel really fucking bummed out about life, but I'm not on the verge of tears anymore. So that's an upgrade. So I've been reflecting on the tarot reading I got last night, and I've mainly just been trying to kind of decipher or decode how best to apply what the reader was saying to my current circumstances. She was basically saying like, I need to just like take that leap and do something that I have been kind of building on, ruminating on. It felt like she was alluding to this idea that I have, and I need to put myself out there a bit more. I need to just like basically work a little bit harder at my dreams. Again, I don't really know what that looks like or how to apply that to my current life, because I feel like I'm already doing that. But I feel like I'm already doing like the whole putting myself out there more. Like I'm taking YouTube more seriously. I'm outlining my ideas a bit better. I'm doing what I need to do to kind of set myself up for the future, and it just feels like everything I'm doing is so fruitless. I'm tired. I'm so tired. And part of why I was really sad today was because I realized that I might have to leave New York when my lease is up. I don't know if this is sustainable, how I'm like living off of this salary. It's not working for me. This is not a livable wage, as I'm finding out the hard way. So I might have to go to my parents' house in Atlanta. And oh gosh, the move will be expensive, but not as expensive as trying to make rent work and pay all these bills. Like, it's a lot. It's a really hard thing to come to terms with, and I really just don't want my situation to have to come to that. But everything is trending in that direction, and it kind of freaks me out, and it's making me really sad, because I feel like once I leave New York, it's so much harder to come back. And even then, it feels like a massive failure. Like, the city just chewed me up and spit me out. That's kind of what it feels like. I don't know. But I don't want to leave. I'm hoping I do get a job before. And my resume is so bomb. Like, what the fuck? So yeah, I don't know anymore. I feel stupid. I feel crazy and stupid, and it's making me really sad. I'm gonna make this pasta dish. I'm gonna sit on my couch and watch Girls, and I don't fucking know anymore. Ugh, today's the worst. I fucked up and I overcooked my pasta noodles because I forgot about them. Fuck me. Today sucks. Can I just catch a break? They're soft as hell. I don't like that. I'm not gonna cry on camera. I'm not gonna cry on camera. That's not me that's crying. I'm watching TV in the background, but she's crying for me. This is how much truffle pesto I'm using.